Hey there Magic One, welcome to your weekly tarot reading and welcome to my channel. If you are new around here, my name is Bronya and I am an intuitive tarot reader, and every week I bring you a weekly reading here on YouTube. I also deliver monthly readings and yearly readings and other themed readings as well. I also do offer personal readings and healings also, so you will find a link down below where you can head across to my website and see what I do offer if you would like to get a reading for your personal circumstances. To let you know that spaces are filling up fast now, so if you want to arrange a reading, the time really is now for that. I also teach tarot. I have a course called The Initiation, which is my immersive learn tarot journey, and in that you will learn a full foundation in tarot as well as my signature process for reading tarot from the heart that really resonates. So you'll also find the link down below if you would like to get immediate access to all of the learning resources there and start learning to guide yourself as well. You can also connect with me beyond YouTube on Instagram and also by joining my Karmic Community mailing list. You'll find links down below. Please do use those links. There are fake accounts out there on Instagram, but if you use the link below, you'll make sure that you end up in the right spot. Well, that's it from me, and for now, as usual, I am just wishing you so much love and magic. Let's head across to your reading now. Taurus, welcome to your tarot reading for November 28th through to December the 4th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you, Taurus. We've got the 9-card block that I usually work with 3 cards for your recent past, 3 focus energy, 3 future outcome. I've drawn you 2 oracle cards. I have a lead tarot energy and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. So look at this, Taurus, you know, death card plus 2 10s here. This is a sliding doors moment here. Beautiful ace, new beginnings coming in. Endings and beginnings are of course intrinsically linked. We can't have one without the other. So it feels like you are stepping through to the new, and with that solving some kind of, you know, struggle, some kind of issue or challenge that maybe has been with you for some time. So we'll get to that. Now, the first card out is compassion. Taurus, you are being called to have compassion throughout this process, maybe compassion for yourself, where you're at in your life, the decisions you've made, the actions that you've taken, how you've ended up where you are, and maybe compassion for others in this situation, those that may be involved, and just realize that we're all human here and we're all finding our way through this experience called life. You are being called, Taurus, to step out of your comfort zone this week, okay? Now, this is the North Node card from the Moonology deck, and if you're a little bit familiar with astrology, Taurus, you know, the North Node really is linked to your life purpose and life lessons in this incarnation here. So if you haven't got, you know, your birth chart, you can access free birth charts online and find out, you know, what sign your North Node is in and what house, so that you can get some extra details about your purpose. But what it's saying here is that by stepping out of your comfort zone and really making some different moves here, you can step closer to your purpose, and that information, you'll be guided to that place. But there's some blocks there at the moment. The 9 of Swords is here, one step before the 10 of Swords, which is at the heart of your reading. Okay, so the 9s in tarot are about fruition and fulfillment. Like, you are very, very close to fulfilling something. I can see it down here, right? But we have to get past the 10 of Swords first. Now, the 9 of Swords is the stress, the worry, the anxiety that is linked to the 10 of Swords. Okay, well, I know there's an ending coming. I don't want to look at it. What am I going to do? How am I going to navigate through this? And that can really bring us into that fight, flight, or freeze, where we can just not make a decision and we sit in the stress of that. Now, you might be seeking some compassionate advice from a King of Cups. This is a Scorpio energy. The Death card is a Scorpio energy. And the King of Cups can be somebody who is very emotionally intelligent. They may be a leader in your life, might be a partner, a father, a therapist, you know, gender in specific with the King energy, but it's somebody who really knows the emotional landscape and really has your back. So potentially you are getting advice from somebody like that who has compassion for you and your situation. As an energy to embody, because the court cards in tarot can be people in our environment or energies that we need to take on and integrate within ourselves, the King of Cups is asking you to be mature, to be wise, to operate from your King energy here, to stay grounded even as emotions are getting high and stress is running through you here, because that is how you can best navigate your way through the situation. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Wands in the recent past. I'll go over the other signs. I have Virgo with the Knight of Pentacles. I have Aquarius with the King of Swords, and as I've mentioned, strong Scorpio energy coming through. The Ten of Wands for me is associated with, you know, a heavy load. You know, it's this energy where you're really exhausted in this situation at the moment, okay? And you're really getting to the stage, it's like, I can't really continue in this for much longer. Now, this could be in a work career situation. This could be in a relationship. It may be different for all of you, okay? So you're getting to that point. I think that you have been very, very patient. I think that this has been a long-standing situation. And I really feel that it's gotten to the point that your actual physical energy, maybe even your, you know, mental well-being is being compromised here, okay? So you might have been overworking, you might have been trying really, really hard to get ahead, maybe financially, maybe in your career with the Knight of Pentacles, or to execute some kind of plan, goal, dream, wish. But it feels like there is something here that is in the way or is blocking that, okay? The King of Swords is this moment of clarity that maybe you've been moving through, Taurus, where you take a step back and look at the big picture. Now, when you do that, you can often connect the dots and you can see, okay, well, I'm where I am now because I've followed this path, I've taken these steps, I've taken these actions, and if I carry on along this way, then I will just continue the same path, carrying this heavy load, overworking, not being able to see any other, you know, options or directions for my life because I'm so blinded by just the work, you know, the work in the situation. So the King of Swords is this master of allowing that hindsight to be the foresight. And with that information, you can make some strategic moves. Now, part of that is thinking outside the square, outside your comfort zone. The Aquarian energy is all about uniqueness and individuality. So it feels like there is a different path for you that is outside of your comfort zone, that feels more on purpose, more connected for you, and it feels like you will need to make a bold move and end the situation that you're in order to move through to the new. Now, some of you may have already had the Ace of Wands come in. If you haven't, it's time to start looking. So if this is a work career for you, this Ace of Wands is a new opportunity that feels like it's going to give you all that energy back. Like there's new growth, there's so much potential, but not only that, it actually lights you up. Now, it lights you up because it's connected to your North Node and where you're supposed to be in this lifetime, okay? But I think that you might be heavily invested or committed somewhere else. You might be contracted in, you might have an established business, you know, but where you're at right now is feeling out of balance. Like, even though you've worked really hard and you're invested here, the Six of Pentacles shows you just getting like breadcrumbs here. You wanted to get ahead. You wanted to be abundant. You know, you wanted to be in a different stage of your life right now. And here you are getting the leftovers, potentially while somebody else might be creaming off the top here. So the way to balance those karmic scales is the gateway of the Death card with the Ten of Swords. Now, this is a slate clearing process. It is a surrender, a release, and through that process, the sun energy rises, and the sun is associated with a rebirth, with a new path, with overcoming a long fought struggle or challenge so that we can move ahead to new victory, okay? And I think you're awakening to that. And with the strong Scorpio energy coming through here, Taurus, you know, this can be like at one point maybe this served you and you've learnt the lessons here and you've gotten some good out of it. But when we overstay in situations that aren't meant for us, it becomes the toxin, right? The scorpion's sting in the tail. So this is like you're stinging yourself with this toxin that you're kind of creating yourself here. And the gateway is the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is associated with a final ending. There's a final ending, okay? Now, some of you might have even had some, as I mentioned before, there might be some health issues that are associated with this as well. And if so, that's even more motivation for you to shift where you're at. I also feel that in the weeks around this reading, if you haven't had it already, you will get a communication, Page of Swords, that there is a new opportunity for you. I'm looking at the Nine of Swords, 9 swords, plus the 1 sword in the Page of Swords equals the 10. That's going to allow you to say, see you later, I'm saying yes to this. And that shifts the way to new potential. Page of Swords, this is about the winds of change. This is a new direction. Yeah, it's young energy. It's in its early stages. But if you say yes to this, you plant those seeds, you water them, you nurture them, we end up at 3 of Cups. We celebrate the harvest, we celebrate the growth, we celebrate, you know, the fact that with the number 3 energy, we are creating something new that is in line with our life purpose here and so much potential. But there is a comfort zone to remove, because even though this is toxic and burning you out, it's the known, right? And there's a lot of energy involved in making this transition, especially when you're already very, very low on energetic resources. But your back might be bent, but it is not broken. It is not broken. You can make this move. All right, what else have we got? Oh, the 7 of Swords. Okay, you're going to have to be very mindful of sabotage. I think it's coming from within you. So just what we talked about, you might perceive, oh, I just can't do this right now. I don't have the energy. Well, the 7 of Swords can be associated with deception and betrayal. You might be feeling like that in your situation, or this is an indication, don't sabotage this. Instead, Knight of Swords, move ahead, move ahead. And in this particular Knight of Swords, I see someone who's got 1 foot over the edge and about to really jump through into a portal to a new reality. The Magician. Magician transforms their reality, and also by changing your own energy, you change your external environment, or vice versa in this case. Changing the environment that you step into is going to really renew you as well. But it is time to take action. Take action like the Magician would. That's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated for those it's meant for. Do keep in mind that it is a general reading for the collective rather than a personal tune-in for your situation. It may or may not resonate. Drop me a comment. I love connecting and sharing with you over there, and hit the subscribe button, please, to support the channel. Keep the readings coming. Wishing you so much love and magic for the week ahead, Taurus. Do take care. Bye for now.